Welcome to First Coast Living. I'm Jordan Wilkerson.
And I'm Mike Prengley. This is an awesome day.
Oh, we're in a school bus. When was the last time you were in one?
This brings back memories. I took the school bus all the time as a kid going to school, but it wasn't this fancy schmancy.
I know,
we got
it's
air
a lot better.
conditioning and we got cameras back here. So,
seat belts.
So what do you think about all this?
I mean, I think it's wonderful. I stuffed the bus. I was here for it last year, and that's what we're talking about, obviously, and it helps so many people in our community. I mean, we even brought some supplies.
Right. We're going to fill this entire bus with school supplies for our wonderful students and teachers.
Yes, stuff the bus until 7 o'clock tonight. And, you know, we talk about how important it is, right? But we want to talk to someone who actually knows firsthand, right?
Jordan, I've got just the person.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's talk to her.
Let's take a look. We got an assistant principal from Parkwood Heights Elementary. And I tell you what, Delayna Simpson, thank you so much for being with us.
Hi, how are you?
We're doing wonderful, and you've seen firsthand the impact this has on the community. Can you share a little bit about that with us?
Yeah, absolutely. So I work at a Title I school, and over 75% of our students are socioeconomically disadvantaged. So programs like this alleviate the stress that parents have this time of year trying to get supplies, new clothes, shoes, maybe they have multiple children. It just takes that off of their plate. And so for me as an assistant principal, I remember even last summer enrolling new students and the question of what's the supply list,
right? And
being able to say, you know what, it's okay. Focus on some of the other things you need to take care of. We've got what you need. So that's a great feeling to be able to do that and help out our parents and our children.
And what has been some of the reactions then from parents and even teachers and the students when you say something like that to them?
Well, I tell you, when you say that to a parent, you know, across the desk as they're handing you the paperwork, it's just an instant relief, really, and just like a, okay. And I think it also, there's a warmth to it. And it feels welcoming too. Like here I'm enrolling my little kindergartner, and you just told me that I don't have to go buy all these things. Like you're going to help me with that. So it's a great feeling, and it's a great reaction. Having like orientation, for example, and being able to hand a kid a backpack, and it's got the stuff they need in it. Because kids need stuff at school and at home. You got to be able to have stuff at home to do your homework, So in walking into classrooms that first week, and they're getting out their stuff, and the teachers showing them how they want to organize it in the classroom, it's a great feeling. So I think people don't realize that even though this is a small thing, you might bring by just a few items, or you might donate $5 or $10, but you're helping not just the children, but you're helping their families.
Right. You're
helping the teachers who are going to go buy that stuff for that child if they need to. And you're helping the school to where we don't have to buy those things, but instead we can allocate resources to other items.
Okay, let's talk more about, we know that it helps the students and the parents, the teachers. Boy, God bless them. I mean, they put so much of their heart and soul into this job, and most folks don't realize how much they actually spend of their own money.
Right. I was surprised by that.
To teach properly.
Right. So, when you're a teacher, and I was in the classroom for 19 years, when you look at those kids and you ask them to get something out and they don't have it, you can't stand that. You're not going to let that happen. So teachers spend, I'm going to average probably between $250 and $500 a year on their students.
Wow.
So, teachers are still going to spend some money on their students, but I'd rather them be able to spend it on maybe an engaging piece of material that they can make copies of, or our teachers love to have treasure box, right, and rewards for their students.
Yeah, I remember that.
So I would love for them to be able to stock their treasure box instead of having to buy pencils and crayons.
Right, stuff that we all need, deserve, want, to be able to thrive in life.
Absolutely, absolutely. So you think about, we all have tools that we need to do our job.
Right.
So you have your microphone and your cameras. I don't think I could do my job without a computer.
Right.
So we tell kids, you got to go to school and learn. This is your job. But they need the tools to do that job. So by having these materials, they can focus on the business of learning.
And that's all they should worry about. They shouldn't have to worry, really, about anything.
Right.
So that's amazing. Well, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me. We're so excited. This is a great program, and it's just a really great thing. People are donating and helping the people in their community. This doesn't go somewhere else. It goes to the children of Jacksonville, who are going to be the future citizens of this town.
All right, special thank you to Delayna Simpson of Parkwood Heights Elementary. You're awesome for all you do, and you're awesome for helping us stuff the bus this year. We're making it the best one ever, and for more on this, head to our website, and that's firstcoastliving.net.